Hey guys, what's good? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is your baby girl Antoinette, dripping in all my glory. Anyways guys, today we're going to answer questions. Questions that I'm not really sure I'm ready for, I'm not prepared for, but we're just going to answer them because this is going to be the last for this year. And I have lots of people that join this family and they need to know a little bit about Antoinette, okay? And that is what this video is all about. I got really tough questions, guys. You guys are just not fair with me. Like, you're not fair at all. I got really tough questions, but hey, let's get shooting, okay?
There's a feeling of Christmas.
So, the first one. How do you react when you are angry? Well, to be honest, I like to think about things and not just jump into conclusions. My best reaction when I'm angry would be to keep quiet, keep short, okay? Because of the fact that I don't like to say things that I will regret, okay? So if you hurt me, I think about it and decide on what to do and, keep a distance. Just keep a distance, because if you hurt me once, there is a tendency you'll hurt me twice. So instead of me fighting with you, I'll just take my step forward and just keep a distance, keep my cool and forget about it. What type of person are you? Early bird or a late night, a late owl? Oh my goodness, you guys, I'm a late owl. It's always difficult for me to wake up in the morning. It's really tough for me to wake up in the morning and go to work. Like, every morning I have to struggle with that. I find it easy to do things at night. I have all the energy. I think a lot at night as well. Do you have any regrets in your life? I don't really have something that major, but one thing that I really regret is the fact that, and I really don't have control over this, I normally tell myself, but I wish I had the opportunity to take my parents out of this country when they were sick. That is something that I regret, okay? I just wish I would have been this big girl, that would just move them out of this country when they are sick, because I know death is inevitable, but I also believe that the medical facility in this country is just responsible for lots of deaths, okay? So I wish I had the opportunity to take my parents out of this country to seek better medical when they were sick. So that is something that I regret, but again, I don't really have much control over it. They gave birth to me late, so they gave birth to me late. I'm the last born and all that, so the decision was not with me 100%, and I didn't have the capacity. So is your partner the right one for you? I would say yes, because what I believe in is God does not make mistakes, and back then I always pray, like, if this person is mine, like, he should stay. If he's not mine, just send him away. Like, let him pack his Ghana must go and be going. Like, I don't have strength, I don't have time to fight. And personality wise, if that is what you're looking at, I believe I have the best person in him. He's fun loving. I don't have time to be in a military home, okay? I don't have time to be in a union wherein I can't cough, I can't smile, like, please, life is just too short. You guys, life is too short for me to be in a relationship like that. When do you want to have kids? My sister, I've been asking that same question. The truth is, I was not ready to have kids this soon. Before this time, like when I got married, I started taking the pills and all of that thing. So my husband kept complaining and asking, what type of wife are you? Like, you're married and you're taking pills. This is so embarrassing, you guys. TMI. You're married and you're taking pills, you're this, you're that. I can't understand. And now that I have stopped taking pills, the pregnancy is not coming out. Like, I don't understand. I thought as I stopped. I don't know why I'm never serious, but so I was thinking, okay, I mean, this should be easy. People say pills are the best, when you take them, as soon as you stop them, you get pregnant and all of those things. So I was just like, okay, I believe that when I stop taking these pills, maybe the next month I'll be pregnant. But Obviously it doesn't happen like that, and God does not do things the time you want them to happen. So I just believe that it will happen when God wants it to happen, and I'm trusting him to do it at his own time. Okay, but the truth is I have stopped taking the pill and I am waiting for that to happen. So you guys keep your eyes peeled. Maybe you'll just wake up one morning with a video, I am pregnant. How about that? Okay, so keep it peeled for that. The next question says, how do you balance your work, YouTube, and relationship? Do I know? I don't think I know, to be honest. I don't think I know how I do that. It's just the energy and all that. Like, if you're not working and you're doing YouTube, I want to believe it's better off. Okay, it's easier because you have all through the day to create content, whereas for me, if I want to create content, I will have to wait after 4:30. okay, after work I find something to do, I find somewhere to go to create content, or when I have my leave days I can create content, or during the weekend. And yeah, just try to do everything that I need to do at the same time. So with my partner, my marriage and all that, I mean, it's not difficult for me to keep up with my marriage because I can't say I don't have a demanding man. I don't have a demanding husband. He is quite demanding sometimes, but then he is very understanding and he knows that this is something that I enjoy doing, and he gives me the push, that I need to keep doing it. Sometimes I don't go to bed up until 4 o'clock in the morning just editing a video, and then 6:30 I'm up again to go to work. So it's really difficult, I cannot lie, and that is why sometimes I find it difficult to keep up with deadlines here on YouTube, because I mean, YouTube can understand but my job cannot understand, if you get me. So sometimes I really find it difficult to manage everything at once, but God has been faithful, God has been there. I still have the energy to put up content for you guys while I manage my 9 to 5, actually my 8 to 4:30. So someone is asking whether love language matters. Babes, love language really matters. It is very important. You definitely need your partner to be there for you, do acts of service, all of those things. You definitely need that person to give you, spend quality time with you, give you gifts. Who doesn't like gifts? Even the men, they like gifts. So I mean, love language really matters, and it depends on what you value. But me, I value the quality time. I value words of affirmation. I want my husband to keep on telling me, babes, you can do this, babes, you can do this, babes. Even if he said it in the morning, he should say it in the afternoon, he should say it in the evening. I want to hear it. Thank you. And my number one, I don't really know, but I love the quality time. And the second one that I really love is the fact that my husband is handy. Like, he can do lots of things in the house. Acts of service, baby girl, that is what we're talking about. I love the fact that he can do lots of things in the house. For example, electrical stuff, fixing things, getting things sorted, all of those small things that you can just call someone else to do and give them money. He does that. So whenever he is at home, I have problem with extension, I have problem with this, he's there to fix them, all of those things. And I do likewise. I sort out the things for him that he cannot see himself doing. It goes both ways. Okay, what irritates you and how do you react to that? This is definitely coming from my auntie, you guys. Lots of questions, 8 questions from her. I find it really interesting. I don't know if it gets me mad, but I find it really interesting when I meet someone and they think they are fooling me when I actually know what is going on. That irritates me, but at the same time I enjoy it sometimes. I just let you have your moments, I just let you enjoy. And another thing that irritates me is someone that is slow to action. I just like to think about things and get them sorted. That is just me, especially when they are important. I like to think about them, get them done now. So even when I'm working with someone and I want us to do this and you have to, I don't like protocols, you guys. I just don't like protocols. I don't like protocols because I believe that most times protocols are a good reason to waste time. Like, you give a good reason to waste time. With the kind of personality you have, do you see yourself going into politics in the future? Jesus never fails. Jesus never fails me going into politics. I can't be a politician. I don't see myself being a politician. Like politics is not for me, please. Politics is not for me. According to all your cook YouTube videos, it clearly shows that you are a good cook. What is your husband's favorite food, and how does he react when you cook his favorite food? My husband's favorite is crinkle, okay? So that's jute leaves. So it can either be obiata or crinkle and rice or something. And then his second best is stew. Unasabi Creole now for the stew, the tight stew, okay? Sometimes he just wakes up and be like, I just want lafidi, I just want this, I just want pemao. Do you feel more of a corporate driven person or a creative or an entrepreneur? So I have a corporate job, but the truth is I feel like I'm more of a creative person and an entrepreneur because I don't like protocols. That is my honest truth, and that is definitely what you find in corporate institutions. I mean, you don't just wake up one morning and take your decisions. You don't just do the things that you want to do. You have to consult, reconsult, and reconsult and consult again. You have to go along with other people because it's not just you, you understand? And then sometimes you have to delay things just because of this same protocol. I need to slow down, which is something that I don't like. I like to think about things and just don't waste time thinking about them, but get them done ASAP. So I feel like I'm a more casual person, and that is why I feel I'm creative and more of an entrepreneur, because I don't feel like I have the personality for being a corporate person. I might be wrong, because some people really think I do it really well at work. People think I do it really well. Would you want to further your academic, and in what field? This is a big question. Doreen. Thank you for asking this question. Thank you. So the truth is, I am not thinking about that now, even though my number one support system, my number one fan is constantly behind me to get my master's done and over with. But the truth is, I'm not thinking about that right now. If I ever want to do it, it will be something communications related. I want to improve being a communications person. I want to do more on the creative side of things, digital. I want to have like this superb editing skills. I just want to, my editing and my digital life, I just want to build that up more. And in case you guys don't know, I do a lot more now than just editing YouTube videos and filming them. So I make flyers as well. So if you have events, if you have businesses, then reach out to me. I'll insert some in here so that you guys can see some of my work. So I do flyers for people as well, just in case you have something, and just think about your girl, okay? So I just want to grow into that digital aspect, editing, more on communications, go in depth into communications, because I honestly believe that with communication you can achieve lots of other goals. So it doesn't matter your campaign. If you are campaigning for women and girls, if you are campaigning for good governance, the best thing to do, the best tool for me is communication. So I just want to go, and the communication world is growing digital now, so I just want to do more on the digital aspect of comms. And yeah, would you ever migrate out of Sierra Leone? My sister, that is the ultimate goal. Not to go and stay in someone's country, but just to go explore, and then we can come back and build Mama Salon. But you guys know I love this country. I love this country so much. But the way things are going right now, it's just like you cannot help but think about it. You cannot, except if you don't want to be honest. Except you don't want to say the truth. But if you want to say the truth, then that is somewhere here. You are definitely thinking about it with the way things are going. So it might not be to go and stay permanently, but then just to go and explore, get things settled, and then you come as the big don to fix salon. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely am thinking about it, and I want it to happen sooner than later. So if you guys can make that happen, then hello, please, if you have the ticket, just cut the ticket and send it over to moi. What do you love most about Sierra Leone? I just love the freedom. I love the freedom here in Sierra Leone because I communicate with lots of family members that live abroad, and I know they don't have things as free. So I think that is something to cherish here in Sierra Leone. And the fact that Sierra Leoneans are concerned, not so that Congo are concerned, but like the concern, the communism, how we relate with one another is something to cherish. Actually, I cherish that. And which country would you like to visit first in Africa? It would be Nigeria. I've said that countless times here on this channel. I just love Nigerians. I love the country. I love the people. I love the fact that they are so industrious. They are really industrious. They get things done, and I feel like I have that drive as well. And to talk about the culture, that is something that I adore because I love culture and we don't have it as much here. To compare Sierra Leone and Nigeria, I believe we are more westernized than Nigerians. They try to make way for their culture regardless of how modernized we are moving. Like, you understand, we are moving towards modernization, but they still try to uphold certain parts of their culture. When it comes to their weddings, they have cultural, traditional, aspects of their weddings, and funerals, naming ceremonies, all of those cultural aspects. I believe they have all of that, and I love that about them as well. But what's your biggest challenge as a content creator in Sierra Leone? My biggest challenge, honestly, is the growth. Can't say it is stunted, but it is not as much as you'd want it to be. It's really difficult when you know that you put up content that you feel within yourself you should grow more, you should have more views, you should have more subscribers, but it is not like that because the audience is not really that strong. The Sierra Leone audience is really not that strong. Like, most of my views come from Sierra Leoneans living in other countries or people in other countries, but I have less views in Salone, okay? So it's a pain actually to grow as much as you want to. So I think that is it. And yeah, I have some questions for my husband. He's just being a troublemaker, honestly, but I'll try to answer some. What is the greatest goal you want to achieve in the next 5 years? In the next 5 years, on the content creation side or the social media side, I just want my various social media handles to grow. YouTube to be really, really, really up there. I want my Instagram to grow, my TikTok. I just want to do really well and have lots of subscribers and lots of views as well, because all of those things count. And make more money on here on YouTube, make more money. I want to be making thousands of dollars, okay? I want to cross the hundreds of dollars per month. I want to go up to thousands of dollars, millions, okay, per month. So that is a goal in the next 5 years. Do more. And I also have something that I really want to do with my recipes, but that will come to you guys later. Invest in some businesses that I'm thinking about. And on the family side or personal level, I want to have my kids done away with within the next 5 years. I want to have all my kids within the next 5 years. That is such a goal, but yeah, that is the goal. And yeah, and just be more in a good relationship with God in the next 5 years. Just do more, be more in a good relationship with God, serve Him more. If you were not doing what you do now for a career, what would you do? I'll be singing. You guys, I just like, back in the days, the drive to be a musician was just driving me crazy. I purchased a form, went to Balanta, started taking classes. I just wanted to do music, you guys. Back then I had such a lovely voice that is going away now, but I wanted to do music so bad. So I believe that if I was not doing what I do now, probably I would have been into music, but I guess it is too late now. I'll just have to sing for myself and for my family. Anyways guys, this video is super long and I honestly don't know how I'm going to manage to cut this down, but yeah, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for sending in your questions. To all of you that sent in your questions, you guys are the real envy to the page. I love and appreciate you. Until my next one, bye.